Sally? God.
John. How do you feel?
How did I get here?
You have young Stevie to thank for that. He found you wandering about in an alley down at the Tenderloin.
You were missing your trousers.
Don't worry, it can happen to the best of us.
Get something a little stronger, please.
What's all this? What's going on?
We need some place where the walls have no ears. It will be a gathering point, a place where revelations may slip through.
Revelations of what?
Well, let's start with what you did last night. You went down to New Paris's hall. Stevie told us that much.
I met Sally. They were friends, the two of them. Gloria, Giorgio, was well liked, she said. Especially by the wealthier clients.
That may be the reason the police were pressuring the Santorelli family to keep quiet.
The rich will always choose dead children over social scandal.
What else?
Honestly, I can recall very little. It's not what you think.
What do we think?
You think I told you. I don't remember.
You need to meet a nice girl, marry her, have little moors. I'm in a position to introduce you to the right young lady. Look!
Are we two the only old maids in the entire class?
Please, Miss Howard, speak for yourself. Sarah, meet Milton. Milton, Sarah's my old college roommate.
Pleased to meet you.
Sarah works for the police department.
Oh. My uncle is a policeman in Poughkeepsie. He says it's challenging work.
Yes, I suppose it can be.
You must wait by the punch bowl when you're dead. I've been dying to tell you I was engaged, but I was afraid you wouldn't approve.
Why should I not approve? If that's what you want.
I only want what any girl wants. And here's something else. We've done it.
Oh.
You'll know what I'm talking about one day. No, but I'm being presumptuous. Perhaps you've got a bow.
Well, there is someone, but it's only just begun.
Who is it? Somebody at the police department?
Oh, God. He's a doctor.
Take that glass around back.
What is this place?
It's the old immigration station. They're turning it into an aquarium.
A rouser from the precinct has already been here. Not a lot of time.
Where's the body?
All the doors are locked. There's no way in and out. I checked. At the locker here, no keys are missing.
I've already instructed the dispatcher at headquarters to hold back the information for 1 hour.
If you can hold it back for 1 hour, you can hold it for 3.
Laszlo, I do not believe this argument helps your cause. Our cause. The commissioner has already compromised himself. Just have to- It makes far more sense.
I can feel serrations on the zygomatic bone around both eyes, as well as the supraorbital ridge. Identical to what we found with the Zweig boy.
Probably used the same knife to take the eyes of both boys.
Same-handed work.
Careful where you step.
I'm sorry you had to see such a thing.
I've seen death before, but never like that.
I fail to see a way he might have gotten up here. Or down, for that matter.
The Zweig children, they were found in a water tank. Up on a roof.
That's what Chrysler said.
And Aaron Morton, the paper stated his body was hidden on the Brooklyn Bridge. Heights. He's attracted to heights. A rooftop water tank, 2 bridges, and now...
Yes. Yes. That's good. What else did the details of the crime suggest to you?
Might water play a role as well?
Yes. Water seems important. Perhaps a view of water.
The Zweigs were hidden. Morton boy, too. These last 2, however, were left in plain sight.
He's no longer hiding his victims. He's moved on. He evolved.
Evolved to what?
The police! They're here!
One more.
We need more light. If we can only wait for daylight.
Laszlo, we must go. We have to go now. Roosevelt will be held accountable if you're found here. Laszlo, please. Come on.
It's about time!
Come on! Come on, boy! Come on!
You must make Roosevelt understand. What are you doing here? I gave no instruction for you to come here. Have Cyrus take you.
Thank you, Mary.
We've been up all night, Laszlo. I would prefer the opportunity to sleep and collect my thoughts.
While the impression is fresh, we must take advantage.
I assure you, the impression of a poor boy slaughtered like an animal will remain fresh, if not indelible.
Yes. It is slaughter. They've been led to slaughter.
Those last few moments must have been terrorizing.
Is the child's terror essential to the killer's experience?
Laszlo, please.
Only on the assumption that there's some meaning to his actions.
Yes. Certainly a beggar is motivated to steal a piece of bread because he's hungry, but why does our killer do what he does?
We all must be held accountable regardless of our misfortunes.
I'm not speaking about accountability, I'm speaking about empathy, about understanding.
Understanding? The man murders children for pleasure.
This might help you to put yourself in his place.
The very notion fills me with loathing. I'm quite sure a book will not change my mind.
Then ask yourself why you seek the companionship of strangers. Because you enjoy it? Or are you solving a wound? Your broken engagement, your father's disapproval, your brother's death.
Whatever I'm doing, I'm not butchering children!
This fixation on boys. Perhaps he's reliving a physical or emotional trauma. Miss Howard, how did you cope with your father's suicide?
Sarah, that does not require a response.
John indulges himself with drink. What do you do?
Chrysler, that's quite enough!
Miss Howard, if she wants to be of aid here, must confront her feelings because we all, in some manner, protect ourselves from psychological and emotional pain by taking action to craft fantasies of revenge, of power, of sexual gratification. So what is it, Miss Howard? What is your opiate?
This is insufferable. Come on, Sarah. We don't have to listen to this.
Go on then. Both of you. Come back when you're able to look inside yourselves.
Damn superiority. We're not free to ask questions, but he's free to go mucking around in our personal lives. He asked about your father. I simply told him the truth.
It was very personal, wasn't it? But I'm afraid what he said might be right.
Even if it is, it does not excuse his impertinence.
Tell me about Mary. That was more than reprimanding a servant.
Mary. She was taken in by Chrysler when she was still quite young.
Dare I ask why?
She burned her father to death.
You're not serious.
On the contrary. It took her several attempts to set him alight.
He wants to shield her from this, but it was more than that. He was embarrassed to show his concern in front of us. It caused him to become angry.
My God. You're beginning to sound just like him.
Am I?
I'm afraid the both of us are.
You can be quite amusing when you want to be, John.